Hey guys, I'm Kate Simsley. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. And if you're new, welcome in. Today we're just going to build a small ranch, and it has one bedroom, one bathroom. It has a space for a horse, and I think it's cute and cozy, and I'm happy with the way it came out. If you are too, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, as there are more videos to come. But we'll focus on this one for now. So like I said, this is going to be a small ranch. I'm going to fiddle around a lot with the exterior. I change the colors, I change the shape. I created, as you can see, I raised the terrain just a little bit. I add some porches. I fiddle a lot, but it does come together in the end. And like I said, I'm really happy with it. But I'm not going to spend the whole entire video talking about the house, because I don't really know what to say. I do start by putting this gabled roof on the horse area, but I end up getting rid of it, and I just pull the roof edges out so that it is just a normal roof. I put a small little tower thing on top of it. I don't know what you'd call that. I don't have a clue what you'd call it, but I do put it up there, and it does end up looking cute. I kind of like it. I am very happy with this build, like I said. But what I'm not happy with was this week has been god freaking awful. Okay. So, I went to the grocery store the other day, and I did my grocery shopping, and one of the things that I bought was cheese. I bought cheese because we were going to have tacos for dinner. And I had everything, but I wanted a little more cheese, and I needed more salsa, I think. So I go to the grocery store, I get all the things that I need. I load it all in the bag after I check out. I take it to the car, and away I go. I get home, I unpack everything, I put it all away, and then a little later on, I notice that I can't find the cheese. I'm like, what is happening? Where is the cheese? It is nowhere. I literally ripped my house apart thinking, okay, maybe I put it in a cupboard instead of in the fridge, which would be really weird, but it's not unheard of for me. I've done stranger things. I went to put the milk in the cupboard for almost the entire day. It was really horrible. I do it sometimes because I'm so scatterbrained that I don't know what's going on. But I could not find the cheese to save my life. It was literally nowhere. I'm not kidding. I was freaking out by the end of searching. I was like, what is going on? So I did not find the cheese. I think, realistically, guys, I think I left it in the cart because it was, okay, I had everything in the cart. Of course, I forgot my bags. I always forget to bring my reusable bags into the store. And here in Canada, we don't have plastic bags anymore. You have to use reusable bags, which in itself is very annoying because I always forget them in the car and I never bring them into the store. So I put everything into the cart, and then when I get to the car, I just transfer it into a bag. But I think that I might have forgot the cheese in the cart. So I had no cheese. Well, I had a little bit at home already, but I forgot the cheese that I bought, which pissed me off because cheese is super expensive. And I was very mad. Anyway, that's not the end of the story. Later on, I had to run back out for more cheese, but I ended up getting the cheese, but I stopped at a little corner store to get, I got a chocolate bar and a couple other little things like a pop and whatever. I kid you not, I came home and unpacked everything, and do you know what was not there? My freaking chocolate bar. Everything else, every other little thing I bought was sitting there, no chocolate bar. I don't know what happened. This time I did have the bag, so it all went directly into the bag. I have no idea what happened to this chocolate bar. It's gone. I started to think that maybe my house is like The Sims and there's evil little gremlins living here and they're stealing things from me. I'm not sure. Twice in one day, I lost things from the store to my house. I even went and searched my car. It was nowhere. It's gone. It's gone. I don't know. I was very upset. Cheese first, which I ended up replacing, and then my chocolate bar, my one little treat that I wanted, disappeared. It pissed me off. I was so angry. I don't even think I can express to you how mad I got. I was so upset that I lost that chocolate bar. I was craving it so bad. And yeah, it's literally nowhere unless I, like I said, put it somewhere really, really strange. I haven't found it yet. It's been 2 days. So there was that. That was super fun. Aside from that, something is wrong with my car. It's running fine and I can drive it, but it's super loud. It sounds those annoying teenage guys that have the super loud cars and they rev the engines, or they drive around at 3 in the morning and wake everyone up. That is what my car sounds like right now. What I think happened a couple of years ago, the car, it's called a heat shield by the muffler, and it's like between the muffler and the car, and it fell off once. So my dad, his friend, put it back on, but I think it might have fallen off again or something, because last time the car was loud, but not like this. Like, it sounds like a freaking, I don't know, old muscle car or something like that. Vroom, vroom, vroom. It's very, very loud. So I drive around and people are staring at me because my car is not by any means like a supercar. It's literally a Ford Focus. So it's not anything fancy. And actually, it's a really run down Ford Focus. It's got like holes in the doors and it dings at me all the time. I think I explained this in another video 3 times. Every time I start my car, it dings 3 times. One time to tell me that my brake light is out, which I do need to fix. The second time is to tell me that the tire pressure is low, which is just a glitch in the car. The tire pressure is not low. And the third time is to say oil change, even though I just did one. But anyway, so it dings and it has like holes in the side of the door. It rusted over the winter. And so I got 2 little holes in my door. It's really, really classy. Love it. That's my life. But you know what? I could go get a new car. Like I could finance a car. But I'm literally against. I refuse to have payments on a car. I just refuse. Cars today are a down payment on a house, and I just won't do it. I'm not going to pay $40,000 for a freaking car. It's not happening. I'll drive my little, I don't know, crap on wheels happily and be fine. I don't want to have payments. I don't want to have to think about paying insurance and car payments and gas and everything else. It's too expensive. And unfortunately, where I live, like the city I live in, our transit system sucks. And so, like, you need a car, obviously. And, like, I'm not one for taking a bus because there's really weird people on the bus. And it's, like, really cold in the winter and I would die. And I'm not going to do it. So I'll just drive my crappy little car and I'll live happily ever after like that. But it is pretty ghetto. I'm not going to lie. It's actually really ghetto and really awful. And whatever. It is what it is. It does its job. That's all that matters. We're going to move on to the exterior now. So I added a door at the front. I'm going to change out 100 times probably. I think I end up like putting the horse ranch doors. And we're going to create the floor plan, which is just a bathroom, 1 bedroom. Then we have a living room, kitchen, and dining is all one open space. And I actually really like what I did with the kitchen. You're going to see it shortly. I ended up adding island, and I put like a post in the middle. So the island like wraps around the room and is open to both the dining room and the kitchen. And I think it looks really cute. You'll have to let me know if you hate it or love it in the comments. I would love to hear. I have paused about 6 times already because I've had to sneeze. I don't know what is happening to me, but I'm like having sneezing fits right now. I actually think I caught my son's cold. Like both my son and daughter had a cold last week. And I think I've caught it now because I'm super stuffed up. I keep coughing and sneezing, but like I literally just had a sneezing fit. I must have sneezed 10 times in a row. I'm surprised my brains didn't come flying out my face, like out my nose or whatever. Anyway, not that that matters. So you can see here that I started on the kitchen. I really, really like this kitchen. Like I kind of want it in real life. The kitchen that I have in real life is literally just closed in. I guess it would be considered a galley kitchen, but it's like not because there was only cabinets on one side and there's no counter space. There's like a sink, a stove, a fridge with barely any counter space. And then the other side of the kitchen, like it's a square, it's not a rectangle like a galley would be. It's a square and the other side had no counters. So I did go out and I actually bought countertops at IKEA. So now I do have them on the other side. But, well, I should say my parents went and bought them. I sent them out and they bought them. But they didn't measure. And so they bought a cabinet and they bought a tall, cupboard. But they didn't fit. So, there's this weird nook that's empty that I end up putting my cat litter in. But it's very awkward and strange because they didn't measure properly. And the cabinet is way too deep. And the little the tall cabinet thing they got, the counter is way too deep, sorry. And the cabinet sticks out and it's very strange. I don't like it. But it's fine. It gives me more counter space and I've got my microwave and coffee maker and stuff on there. But my kitchen is nothing like this one and I wish that I had this one because it's much more functional and I like the way that it's very open. Mine is very closed off and if you're in the kitchen, you literally cannot hear a person talking to you in the dining or living room and it's very annoying. So I kind of wish I had this one. The living room in this house is really small. It's over by where the window is. And then I put a little table and chairs for a dining room, and I think it looks super cute. But yeah, I wish that mine was this open because I'm not really fond of how closed off it is. That's all. So I don't really have too much to tell you. I drove my son. My oldest son has to go to work in the morning. At his new shift, he starts at 10. So I drive him after the kids go off to school. And oh my God, there is literal construction on every freaking street on my way there. I was ready to cry this morning because it's like the flag people, they're called flagmen. They hold the signs, like the sign people, like stop, slow, whatever. And you have to stop like every 20 feet. And it's very annoying. It takes like double the time to get there. So I have to leave at like 10 after 9 to get them there for 10. It's very annoying. There's construction everywhere, and I get it. It's fall. It happens a lot in the fall here because obviously the winter, they can't do the construction because the ground would be frozen. So they do it all in the spring and fall and through the summer, and it's very annoying. There's a lot right now. Like it's literally everywhere. It's too much. But yeah, that's what I was dealing with today. I don't have anything to say to you. I've got nothing going on. I do actually have meet the teacher night tonight at my kid's school. So that's kind of fun. I get to go. I'm going to take my parents and show them his classroom. I was telling you guys in a couple of videos ago that his new school is so awesome and the classroom is set up perfectly for him and it makes me really happy. And so I'm going to take them and we're going to show them how cool it is. And he's very happy. He seems really happy to go every day. And so I'm happy about that. So I noticed a post the other day, and I think it was on Instagram. It was from The Sims, and it was something about like The Sims 4 is not ending, that they're just going to keep continuing with that. And then I saw another post that was like Project Renee, which everyone is speculating is The Sims 5, has been canceled or shut down or whatever. And so people are a little bent out of shape about this. Personally, I'm good with it. I honestly think there's so much potential left in The Sims 4 that we don't necessarily need a 5. I kind of don't like how nowadays, I sound really old saying this, but it seems like there's a new version of a game every freaking year or every couple of months. Like it's a little annoying. Why don't you just perfect what you have? Do you know what I mean? There are people still playing Sims 3 all the time because it was a good game. Like if you make your game good, it is timeless. And so I don't think coming out with a new one when there's still so much to be fixed or improved upon in Sims 4, I don't think that a new game is the answer. You know what I mean? You get a new game, you're going to get a very basic game. It's going to be missing so much and everybody's still going to be all mad. And I think that's pointless. Why not try and make people happy with the product we already have? Like The Sims 4 does have a lot of issues, like a lot of issues, I'm aware. And especially some people, like it doesn't play very well. But like the potential is there for the game to be great, and I think that working on that and improving upon what we have is a very good idea. Let me know your thoughts. Did you guys do you want a Sims 5? Are you really happy to keep the Sims 4 and just go with that? I personally like the Sims 4. I enjoy it. I like the build mode personally. The gameplay to me it's kind of predictable and a little boring, but mods can help that if you can have mods. And I don't really play, so I don't have an opinion. But if you do, let me know your thoughts. Would you have rather seen a Sims 5, or do you want them to just improve the Sims 4? I'd love to know what you think, because it seems like everyone has a different opinion, and so I am curious your thoughts on it. I mean, I would take it. I'm here for it if it came. I would totally try it out. But I don't know how I feel about starting fresh with like no add-ons and just stuff that should be in base game wouldn't be. We all know that, and then we'd all be upset. Like, you look at The Sims 4 when it came out, we didn't even have toddlers. We had, like, no life stages. We had no pools. We had no nothing. I'm not ready to do that again. I've grown quite accustomed to having all the items that I do have, and I think taking them away would make me very sad. Anyway, as you saw, we put together the bedroom. We're moved on to the bathroom. We're going to add a couple of little things of clutter before. I think we just move around outside. We add some like decorations onto the yard. We putter around in the horse shed, and we just kind of add. I think we put a bench out front. No, we don't. Maybe we do. I think we put a bench somewhere. We put like planters in the back. We do the back deck, so I add a. What do I add back there? I add a table, like a patio table. I add a barbecue, and then I do put the planters out there, and your Sims can grow things. I didn't plant anything in them, so if you get this off the gallery, they are empty planters, I believe. Can't remember if I did or not. This was a few days ago that I built this. But there is some stuff there. I do put just some decorations out in the front, maybe another bench, I'm not sure. But for the most part, it is just decorations. I add terrain paint and all that fun stuff, which I'm not sure. Okay, so when I took my screenshots, some of the screenshots have terrain paint and some don't. I'm not sure if when I uploaded to the gallery, the terrain paint disappeared. But if it's not there, I apologize. Oh, there's also an attic in this house. You can see the ladder on the screen. It's like off from, like between the kitchen and entry. And up in the attic, I put like a bunch of things. I think I put like the candle making station. We have an easel up there. There's like knitting stuff. I put a piano up there. There is a ton of stuff up in this attic. And it's all like skill building, wow, I can't talk. Skill building items for your Sims. So there is a lot for them to do up in the attic. Yeah, I really liked that idea of having just that little nook space up there. And I think it worked. Like I said, it's got an easel, it's got a piano, and it's got a couple of other things that I think are pretty handy to have in your game. But first, like I said, we start here on the back deck. I just add a barbecue and a little table and some chairs. The table is like got the red and white little umbrella. I thought it was kind of cute. And then we add like vines on the wall, which you didn't see, but you can see them like on the screen out there. We add lighting, you know, the basics, and that's about it. But we're going to do the attic. We add a couple of decorations, nothing too crazy. And yeah, I just kind of putter around and add things, but that's about it. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to go. I don't have anything else to say, and I don't want to bore you to death. But you can watch me just do the attic space here, and then we will move and add a few little things here and there. I don't know how much I cut out. But that'll be about it before we jump into screenshots. And I think I have a fair amount of screenshots for you to watch. But there is, let's see, we've got 3.5, 4 minutes left in the video before we jump into screenshots. So I'll let you watch this. I'm going to play music. You can enjoy some music. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up and like. It helps me out and it just makes me happy. You can get this on the gallery by searching K8Simsley, like hashtag K8Simsley. You can find me on the gallery. You can find me on social media wherever you are. I use that hashtag everywhere, and I'd love to see you wherever you are in the world. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one. Have yourself a spectacular day. Bye.